Hello, welcome to NFL Today. I'm your host Nate. I'm here with AJ and Cole, and today we're going to be discussing predictions for the AFC. We did the South in our last show, so we won't be doing that today. But we will be covering the other three divisions today. We're going to start with the AFC East. And AJ, what are your thoughts on the AFC East?
Well, I feel like the AFC East is going to be the same division it's been for the last over 10 years at this point now. The New England Patriots are definitely going to walk away with this division. But starting off with them, Tom Brady coming back for another season, showing no signs of old age or declining yet. Still has a great team around him. The retirement of Gronk might be an issue, though, for them. He was definitely a big asset of their team. Moving on, the Buffalo Bills, they're going to be quite an interesting team. They are going to be rebuilding, but they should be an interesting team to watch. Maybe they might overperform this year, so that might be something to watch. Going to New York Jets, of course, they got the new. They've traded for Le'Veon Bell, and Le'Veon Bell might be a big part of the offense. Sam Darnold, their quarterback, coming to his second season in the league, definitely be a force to be reckoned with. I feel like he did not really get a fair shake last year, as the Jets were pretty terrible last year. I definitely feel like he's better than people would expect, and I definitely think he will have a breakout season this year. Moving on to Miami, the Dolphins, definitely a rebuilding team. It might be one of the worst teams in the NFL. They did make that move for Josh Rosen, which I think that was an excellent move for them. I feel like Josh Rosen did not get it for a shake in Arizona, and I definitely feel like he could be maybe substantial to the rebuild and maybe a big part of that rebuild down there in Miami. Yeah.
I remember we're here on 12.3 today, NFL Today. We're going to move on to the AFC West. Cole, what are your thoughts?
So the first team I'm going to start with is the team that's going to be on Hard Knocks this year, and that is the Oakland Raiders. The Oakland Raiders picked up Antonio Brown in the trade. They also picked up a lot of players in free agency, some decent players. I don't think the Derek Carr to Antonio Brown connection is going to be just there in the beginning of the year, but I think it will progress towards the year. I see them being a okay team, but not a team that's going to make a run for the playoffs. The next team is the Denver Broncos, and they traded for a new quarterback in the 34-year-old Joe Flacco. Now, if you look from when Joe Flacco was in his prime, the year he won the Super Bowl and the year after that, the main person he threw to was his tight end. And I think Denver knew that because in the first round they picked a tight end in Noah Fant and a backup quarterback then in Drew Lock. Now, if you think about Joe Flacco, he's got a lot of experience, and you saw what he did to Lamar Jackson. He came in, went 6-1, and I think Flacco really helped with that. So I think he can help mentor Drew Lock. I do think some people are thinking that the Broncos are going to do so bad, but I think they're going to be okay, but not another great team. The Chargers and Chiefs, I see them both having the same record. I think they're both really good teams. An aging Phillip Rivers, a young Patrick Mahomes. I see them two tying for the division, then the Raiders, and then the Broncos at the bottom.
All right, I'm going to do the AFC North. Remember, tomorrow you're going to be able to call us at 987-654-3210, our phone number. The AFC North, I'm going to say at the bottom, this is going to be close, but I'm going to say the Pittsburgh Steelers, losing some of their best players in Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell. Ben Roethlisberger isn't getting any older, and Juju Smith-Schuster just isn't enough on his own to carry this team. In third, I'm going to say the Cincinnati Bengals, and honestly, I don't really have much to say about the Cincinnati Bengals, so they're going to be the exact same as they have been for the past 4 years, going 8 wins and not really surprising anybody. In second place, I'm going to say we're going to have the Ravens. I think Lamar Jackson was going to do a little bit better. They're not making a playoff appearance, but I think they still have a decent season. In first place, I'm going to have the Cleveland Browns after, Baker Mayfield is going to be good, not Antonio Brown. They have had some good additions. I think they're going to surprise everyone this season and take first place in the division. And that's all for today. Call us in tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow on 12.3 NFL Today.